Hello guys, my name is Athar and in this video we're gonna be learning about switch statements in C++. Now this is gonna be a very exciting video because as you know, as like in the last video we learned about the conditional statements, right? And there we got to know that there are two ways how we can write conditional statements. The first was if else and the second was switch case or the statement. Okay. So we covered the if else in the last video, and today we're gonna be learning about switch statements in C++. So, without any ado, let's get right into it. So, first of all, what is a switch case in C++? So, switch case statements are a block of code that acts in the same manner as an if else or if not, because both are the ways to write a conditional statement, right? Statement matches the variable value against every case statement and returns the value accordingly. If there is a no match, the default case executes. See how clear is that definition. Now let me just explain. Okay, so I just took the pen. So first, I think like it is just telling that it is the same as if else had. Okay, because both are conditional. Used to write conditional statement. Now let's come to the second line, which is very important. And this will tell you main thing. Now, the switch statement matches the variable value against every case statement and returns the value accordingly. So now what happens? Right? We just pass the variable when we are starting this. Okay? We just passing a variable. Okay? And inside that, we just kind of match some values, right? If we just write case and just um again, right, we just write a value. Okay. And that value it matches with the value of the variable. Okay. Now if it is the case that the value of that variable is equal to the value of the case, right, which we are testing, then the code inside the case will be executed, right? Now we can write as many cases as we want, right? And if all the cases are not working, right? If there is a no match, okay, right? If the no value of the case is matching to the value of the variable, then the default case executes, right? We write a default case also, right? And if nothing is getting true, right, or nothing is equals to the variable value, then the default executes. Okay. So guys, um, let me just give you a last brief through this whole slide. Switch case very similar to the if else ladder, okay, or the if else block, right? Because both are used to write conditional statements. Now the switch statement matches the variable value against every case statement and returns the value accordingly, right? So we just pass in a value, right in the case, and just checks if that value is equal to the value of the variable. If yes, so it just executes the code inside that. And if none of the cases are matching, then the default case executes, right? So if you guys understood it, just hit the like button because guys, this is a very good concept and you will be using very much people, right? So now let's see the syntax of switch key. Now, as I said, at first we take a variable value, then a default also. And just forgive me guys because the default D should be small. Okay, so this should be thing. Sorry for my writing. Very difficult to draw with the okay to default. Okay, so now let me just make explain this. First, there is a switch statement. Inside that, we pass in a variable, right? The variable which value we wanna check and execute the code. So here we are just passing the main variable from which we will be checking the value. Okay, so variable. Okay, now inside that we just pass in the case, right? Like if it's the case just write the case keyword. Now ahead, just we write value, value which want to check. Okay. So what will happen is that the business will check that if this value which we are checking over here equal to the value of the variable, okay guys, then this code will be executed and then the whole program will break. But if it is not executing, right? And let me just tell, there can be as many cases as you want. Okay. Now, if none of the case execute, now it just check like if this value is equal to this, no, okay. And if it is, so it will just execute and break. And if it is not, then it will just move on to the default. Now, not true, it just moves on to the default. Now, inside the default, we are just saying like if none of this case is there, then you just by default do this only okay, because we want this to happen. If nothing is alright, guys. So if none of the case will get executed, then the code inside the default will get it. Okay, guys. So I think the whole this syntax is very like clear to you till now. Okay. Alright, guys. So now let me just take you to the tinkarcad because we will be just testing this out right away. Okay, guys. Let me just take you to tinkarcad. Guys, here we are on the tinkarcad. And I don't know why the colors are a little bit good. But anyways, just ignore it. Guys. Now just click on the circuits and you will reach over here. Okay. As we know, we have done 4 tutorials right now. So today is the fifth where we will be practical. So, it load up. Just wait for a second. Okay. Alright, it loaded up. Just rename this to Korea or whatever you want and cool. Now from this list we will just take out arduino. Everything we need. Right? We just go into the code and into the text. Cool. And cool. Now let's just now we are ready to write the right guys. So here we are. So as I told, now we will be just testing this and everything of this. Okay. Are you seeing orange or blue? Like orange, yellow, red, or blue? I'm seeing blue. And in the recording, maybe it's. Anyways, just ignore it, guys. I don't know what is happening, but okay. Let's just. So now, first of all, we'll just initialize a variable. Okay. We learned about it in the data type one. Okay. So first of all, we just initialize maybe a string. String. I wanna see like which is the admin user, right? Let's take an example that the computer is just checking if the user logged in is the admin or not. So the admin, let's say for now I'm just typing in my name, okay, Yatharth. And the current user, so current user, I'm just initializing. Let's say to uh, let's say Tom. Current user is Tom. Now let me just nothing will come. Okay, but we can also use the sequence. Let's just see the monitor 9600. As we know, don't pay too much attention. 600. Okay, guys. Now inside the while loop, now will come the main thing. Now, as I told you, looking back on the syntax, I will just show you the main syntax. You see, here we are passing the variable, okay? The variable which we wanna check the value of, okay? So like this only, we will just check also. So I'll just write switch, and as you saw, there were two parentheses, right? Two parentheses, and inside that, we wanna write a value which we are or the variable which value we're matching. We're checking the admin, right? If okay, actually. We are just checking the current user. Because we are checking if the current user is the admin, okay, or not. Alright, now just quickly brackets or curly brackets, and now we write the basics. Now, now we just told that his switch case, we are just passing in the variable current case, and now every case which we will be writing, the value which we will write here will be matched to the value of current user, which is right now Tom. Okay, now let's write the case. Okay, so let's say the case is if the current user is the admin. If the current user is admin, right? If it is the case that the current user's value is admin, right? If the current user is admin, then we want to execute some code. And what can code can we execute? Maybe just serial dot print. We can just print, right? Admin is login, and after that, always remember to break out of this because we always want to stop now. Now, if this is not the case, if case if the current user is not admin, not a admin, println, say, we will just say admin is admin is not log. Now, as I said, just break. Now, the next thing is different. Now, if both of these are not there, we will just say unknown, unknown error, unknown error. Okay, and always remember to break. So, let me first just show you the output. Then you see it, right? Uh, admin string to. Okay, let's just take some other example. Let's just take a number because there's seems to be some issue with the string. Let's just take some integer maybe. So, okay, I don't know. I will just check out on this issue and we'll just tell you right why this happened in the next video. Now I will just really just delete basics. Right. Now, first of all, the values in let's just take some other. So let's take salary. Let's take 30,000. 30,000 INR. And let's just take the savings equal to say 5,000. Let's say the spend of 5. Now, now we want to check like if now we want to check the savings. So checking for the savings. Right? If the savings, like if it is more or less, okay. So the savings is the case maybe 6,000 or okay, I don't know. And okay, I am not taking. I don't know why I was I doing. Now let's just take value. Very basic, right? We are just assigning value. Value is this. Now we're just checking the value of the value. Okay. We will just check the the case one value will this variable's value, which is value, and its value is 5,000. Very much news. Now, case 6,000. If the value is 6,000, in a print, it is not the original value. It is 5,000. It is the original value. Or is more than in more greater than okay, like this. Okay, I just break out and default and here become unknown value. I was just in the code just after telling you the main, okay, right? Right, what this code is doing and just break that is the original val. Okay, guys, let me just change the value to this thousand times. Now let's just see what is this. So what we are just checking over here is that okay, if the value is 5,000, we are just matching that value is 5,000. Over here we just pass the value that this which case will look over this value it's on the check. Now case 6,000. Like it will just say if the value is 6,000, right? Execute this code, right? If the value of the value is 6,000, right? If the value of the variable is 6,000, put this code, and the value of the variable is 5,000. This code, right? And if it is not both of them, just execute the default. And now I'm thinking of salary only because now I thought of a question. Now I got a new question for you guys. Um, now I will next one. Let's do let's say 10,000. All right. So here now ignore this guy. I'll just I think got this man because so easy. Here is just checking if the value is if the value of the uh, variable which is the value 6,000, right? So execute this code. If it is 5,000 this time, execute this code, and if it is neither of them, just okay. Now let me just I just came up with a new example, okay, and let's just start from the pressure. Now what we are gonna do here, that check if you got a bonus. All right, guys, this is interesting. Switch. Now we wanna check the salary of or the next month's salary. The question here that if you got a bonus. Now we are checking that if you got a bonus, you will get to know by the last salary and this difference. If there is a difference, then we will get to know. Here we could use this, but now let me just next month salary. Okay, taking next month you check the value of next. Now, if the value is right, case is now here we're gonna enter the value. The case is 15,000 or greater than salary. Case salary greater than the salary. Okay, I'm just using it. Yes, this is a whole yes, a bonus. I don't know if this I just got entirely into the price. That's it. Let's just say or no, this okay guys. So okay, I just was just checking. Will this work? So this can be only done in it. Now, if you know how is this work? Like if the case is 50,000. Now, let's say that you are working in a company that gives only a increment of let's say or a bonus of 5,000. Okay, guys. So there you will say if the case is 15,000 because yeah you're getting bonus. So yes, there is a bonus. Else there is not a bonus. So there is a bonus. Okay, guys. So I hope you're understanding this. Okay, guys. First, we initialize two variables: the salary and the maximum salary. And one more thing. More thing we can add away. I know this video is getting a bit too much long, but it's interesting, guys. It's the salary only. Then no, right, guys? Okay, and if it is 10,000 original, then not a no idea. Oh, why no idea? 10,000. That is one. No bonus. Okay. Now let me just explain this code very quickly. First of all, we just wrote initialize the salary and then salary variables, right? Next, we just check the value of the next month's salary over here, right? We're just saying check the value of this. Okay. We're saying if the case is 15,000, okay. Now let's assume that the bonus bonus every time equal to 5,000. Now this means what 10,000. Now if you are getting a bonus, it should be 15,000. Okay, guys. So you were just saying yes a bonus. If it's the now if it is the case that your salary is 15,000, execute this. Okay. If this is not the case, right? If it is 10,000, no bonus. And if it is neither of them, no idea if you have a bonus or not. So guys, yeah. So this is the thing. Guys. Basic structure, I will again tell you inside. Okay. Just we pass in this variable switch variable. Okay, guys. Then we just check the case value. Right? We just pass in a variable of which value we want to check. In the case, if the value of this variable exists, code of this will be executed, or if it is neither of the cases, the default value. Now, I hope you understood all of this, guys, because I know the video got a bit long because I took so many examples which didn't work. But just ignore them, guys, because I also sometimes do mistakes. Because sometimes they do work, some they do not work, right? And yeah, guys, I hope you like this video. If you did, hit on the like button, right? If you want your friends also to learn about the robotics series, just click on the share button. If you have any recommendation, just type it down in the chat or the comment, right? And yeah, great for this video, right? Okay, guys, bye.